There are real-life stories so strange that, unless you witness them with your own eyes, they are hard to believe. Around the world, there are women born with rare physical characteristics that have made them the center of attention from a very young age. But behind these differences lies not only curiosity, but also extraordinary journeys of courage, confidence, and a powerful desire to prove that beauty is never defined by a single standard. Today, we will explore inspiring stories about 20 of the most extraordinary women in the world and the surprising truths behind their lives. Before we begin, are you impressed by stories like these? Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more incredible journeys, real-life people, and stories that will make you see life from a completely different perspective. Let's get started. Alana Clark, a 51-year-old woman from Bristol, is a powerful example of resilience in the face of adversity. Born with cerebral palsy and a physically fragile condition, her life seemed to take a devastating turn when she suffered a severe stroke at the age of 36, which affected her ability to speak and left her using a wheelchair. Through extraordinary determination, Alana made a remarkable recovery, eventually regaining the ability to communicate and walk again with the support of a cane. Rising above major physical limitations and the heartbreaking loss of her teenage son, she chose to turn grief into purpose. Alana poured her time, energy, and determination into relentless training as a tribute to her son's memory, ultimately becoming an inspiring bodybuilder and earning widespread admiration in the fitness world. Alana hopes her journey will encourage others living with disabilities to believe in their own potential. As she puts it, "If I can do it, they can do it too." Erin Clark is a remarkably resilient, adaptive pole dancer who is creating a powerful wave of inspiration in the world of artistic sports as a champion for adaptive athletes. At 36, Erin's journey carries an incredibly positive message about determination, resilience, and refusing to be limited by adversity or physical barriers. After beginning pole dancing in April of this year, she quickly demonstrated impressive talent and extraordinary dedication, earning a prestigious national title within just a few short months. The remarkable results of her tireless training are now carrying her confidently toward an even greater goal, competing at the upcoming World Championships in the Netherlands. However, Erin's journey to reach this level has been far from easy, marked by countless challenges and obstacles along the way. As a wheelchair user, she has dedicated much of her life to being a determined advocate, standing against discrimination and challenging the harsh stereotypes often placed on people with disabilities. Now this inspiring performer is bringing that meaningful mission into the world of pole dance. She performs not only to push beyond her own limits, but also to use the stage as a powerful platform for inclusion and community empowerment. Erin Clark's presence is helping break outdated barriers, proving that art and sport are for everyone, while encouraging others to rise with confidence and embrace their own worth. Imagine living in a world where you always stand taller than everyone around you, and every step draws countless curious glances. That was the reality Allie Stowes, a woman standing over 2 meters tall, experienced from childhood. Instead of allowing that difference to overwhelm her, she transformed it into an extraordinary gift, creating a deeply inspiring journey of self-pride and self-love. Her rapid physical growth brought countless challenges during her formative years, from struggling to find clothes that fit to dealing with unkind teasing and unwanted attention. Throughout her teenage years, these emotional barriers often left her feeling uncertain and self-conscious about her appearance. Yet through resilience and an optimistic spirit, Ali gradually overcame those inner struggles, bravely learning to fully embrace and appreciate the body she was given. Her biggest turning point came when she realized that being different was not a weakness, but a unique advantage that could help her shine. That powerful confidence led her into the modeling industry, where her striking presence and extraordinary beauty helped challenge traditional beauty standards and redefine what confidence truly looks like. Beyond her notable success on the fashion runway, Ali Stowe has also nurtured a deep passion for visual art, where she found a space to express her most personal thoughts and emotions. After earning a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from a prestigious design school in Massachusetts, Ali spent years passionately creating a collection of paintings marked by her strong personal artistic identity. For Ali, art is more than creativity. It is a powerful form of healing, connection, and a way to help others see beauty through a more compassionate and human perspective. From a young woman who once lived quietly and cautiously under society's gaze, Ali gradually transformed into a strong, confident, and deeply inspiring woman. Her journey is a powerful reminder that happiness does not come from trying to blend in with the crowd, but from learning to accept, love, and embrace the qualities that make you truly unique. Ali's story continues to inspire people around the world, encouraging them to rise above judgment, celebrate their individuality, and pursue their passions with confidence, regardless of the limitations society may try to impose. Zeenat Bi, an elderly woman from Bhopal, India, has amazed many by claiming to be the world's oldest living little person at the age of 113, standing just 90 centimeters tall. While official government records reportedly list her age as 101, that number would still place her beyond the current world record held by Lowell DeForest Mason. Despite the health challenges that come with advanced age, along with the loneliness of losing her loved ones over the years, she continues to maintain a remarkably positive outlook on life. Her story stands as a powerful example of human endurance and resilience through the passage of time. Despite relying on a modest pension and the kindness of a compassionate family who supported her for many decades, this resilient woman continues to hold meaningful dreams for the future. She hopes to one day meet film star Salman Khan and fulfill her wish of making a sacred pilgrimage to Mecca. Her journey of more than a century is far more than a story of longevity. It is a powerful reminder that age or physical limitations should never stand in the way of the dreams we carry in our hearts. Zeenat Bi remains a shining symbol of resilience, inspiring generations to cherish every moment life has to offer. In a world often filled with rigid expectations and conventional standards, Asta Young chose to break every mold and define her life through creativity, confidence, and pride. Standing under 1.4 meters tall due to a naturally occurring skeletal growth condition present since birth, this young woman has never viewed her petite stature as a limitation. Instead, Asta's journey has been one of relentless determination, transforming her uniqueness into a powerful source of inspiration shared across international social media platforms. Raised in the United States, Asta developed a deep passion for painting and creative design from an early age. After graduating with a degree in art, she quickly established her talent through her distinctive paintings, and especially through the world of cosplay artistry. On major event stages, Asta consistently captivates audiences with her meticulous craftsmanship, confident stage presence, and remarkable ability to bring fictional characters to life with authenticity and creativity. A major turning point in her life came when she and her family appeared on well-known reality television programs, introducing her image as a bold, energetic, and inspiring artist to a global audience. Asta Young's career has continued to soar as she expands her personal brand through a creative blend of visual art, digital content, and an inspiring lifestyle. More than just a content creator, Asta has built a massive community of millions of followers drawn to her positive energy, optimistic mindset, and empowering messages about confidence, self-worth, and overcoming adversity. Beyond her remarkable professional achievements, Asta Young's happy, peaceful, and loving married life also stands as a beautiful testament to the power of genuine love. Her story shows that true human connection is not defined by appearance or society's rigid expectations, but is built on empathy, respect, and unconditional love. Through her deeply inspiring journey, Asta has not only demonstrated remarkable independence and admirable strength, but has also become a respected voice for those who have ever felt different or limited by their circumstances. She continues to encourage younger generations to value their inner worth, embrace self-love, rise above social judgment, and boldly pursue their biggest dreams with courage and confidence. Do you agree that a person's true value comes from empathy and love rather than appearance or social standards? If so, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to help share inspiring stories like Asta's with more people. The wheelchair is not merely a mobility aid. For Carnisha Patton, it carries an incredibly complex meaning, one she herself has described as both her closest friend and her worst enemy. The 28-year-old woman from Birmingham, Alabama, has relied on it since she was just 3 years old due to Spina Bifida, a congenital condition in which the spine and spinal cord do not develop fully and properly. This medical condition left Carnisha completely unable to move from the waist down. However, she has never allowed those physical limitations to define the boundaries of her life or stop her from doing anything she truly wants. Instead of sinking into sadness or feeling ashamed of her circumstances, this young woman has bravely chosen an incredibly active, busy, and passionate way of life that inspires admiration in anyone who learns about her. Each day for Carnisha is a constant flow of study and work, woven together without pause. She has poured tremendous effort into pursuing a demanding Master of Business Administration program, while also working diligently at a nail salon to maintain her independence and stability in everyday life. But her journey does not stop at academic and professional growth. She is equally committed to her physical well-being, pushing herself through intense workout sessions at the gym to build strength and improve her overall health. Refusing to remain within the boundaries of her comfort zone, Carnisha has taken another remarkable leap by stepping onto fashion runways and embracing a new role as a model at various events. With her powerful presence and unwavering refusal to accept limitations, Carnisha is helping reshape public perceptions of traditional beauty standards while inspiring those who have ever felt they did not fit society's expectations. Her journey is a powerful reminder that determination, confidence, and inner strength can break through even the harshest barriers of prejudice, opening doors that once seemed completely out of reach. What lesson does Carnisha's story inspire in you? Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring journeys ahead. The fast-paced world of wheelchair track racing has always been a stage for extraordinary achievements, and Jessica Rogers stands as one of its brightest symbols of resilience and determination. Born in Brazil and spending the first 14 months of her life in a residential care facility, her story took a hopeful turn when she was brought to the United States for medical care and was later officially adopted by Phyllis Rogers. From birth, Jessica faced an extremely rare congenital condition known as Caudal Regression Syndrome, also referred to as lower spinal underdevelopment. Because a significant portion of her spine did not fully develop, many parts of her body, especially her legs below the affected area, were unable to develop typically, resulting in her very small stature. Rather than stepping back in the face of adversity, this determined young woman from Springfield, Virginia, found purpose and a deep passion in adaptive sports. Through unwavering determination and countless hours of dedicated training, Jessica Rogers had already made a remarkable impact by the age of 18, establishing herself as an outstanding talent in wheelchair racing. Her powerful motivation and burning desire to achieve greatness drove her toward an ambitious goal, earning an official place on Team USA to compete at the Rio 2016 Paralympic Games. Jessica's extraordinary journey carries a deeply inspiring message about determination and the human spirit, proving that physical limitations should never be seen as barriers capable of extinguishing dreams, passion, or the pursuit of excellence. An extraordinary story of love and resilience is making waves in the global fitness community, proving that no obstacle is powerful enough to stand in the way of big dreams. This is the inspiring journey of Wade McCray Washington and BJ Glaze, a 47-year-old married couple currently living in Houston, Texas. Both were diagnosed at birth with severe cerebral palsy and have also lived with congenital scoliosis. These complex medical conditions have made many aspects of their daily lives incredibly challenging. However, ever since they met at a university in Houston more than 20 years ago and chose to build a life together, giving up has never been part of their vocabulary. Their powerful determination has been further strengthened through the support of professional coach Tina Chandler and motivational mentor Carl Ducina. From his very first training session under Tina's guidance, Wade pushed beyond his limits and went on to achieve remarkable success, becoming a world champion in the adaptive bodybuilding category. This extraordinary achievement is not just a personal triumph, but also a powerful platform for the couple to spread positivity and purpose. Today, Wade and BJ actively support Tina and Carl in their meaningful campaign, Normal to be Fit. Through this movement, they hope to share a deeply inspiring message, encouraging everyone, especially those living with physical challenges, to embrace fitness, build confidence, and take charge of their own lives. Traditional standards of body proportions seem to fade in the presence of Holly Burt, a young woman who has proudly turned her unique physical traits into a source of confidence and pride. Born and raised in Florida, USA, Holly stands at an impressive 1.98 meters tall, with her legs measuring an extraordinary 1.25 meters in length. Her remarkable height once earned her recognition as the woman with the longest legs in the United States. However, her journey growing up was not always an easy one. During her school years, her rapid physical growth often made her the center of attention, and she frequently had to deal with thoughtless teasing from peers, along with everyday challenges like finding clothes that fit properly or sitting comfortably on public transportation. Rather than allowing those emotional obstacles to shake her confidence, Holly Burt chose to embrace a remarkably positive outlook on life. A major turning point came when she moved to New York to study graphic design. In the fashion capital of the world, her extraordinary height and exceptionally long legs were no longer reasons to feel out of place. Instead, they became a unique advantage that captured the attention of modeling agencies. She quickly began receiving numerous collaboration opportunities, making striking appearances in artistic photo shoots and on fashion runways. Alongside her modeling career, she has continued to pursue her passion for design and enjoys an active, fulfilling life. Holly Burt's journey carries a meaningful message about self-confidence and self-worth, encouraging people to embrace their unique qualities and shine in their own distinctive way. What lesson does Holly Burt's journey teach you about self-love and confidence? Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to the channel for more uplifting and inspiring stories. Taking over the streets of Los Angeles with extraordinary energy and a fearless, adventurous spirit, Lutzy Castillo has shown the world that being in a wheelchair has never been a barrier for a heart that longs for freedom. By the age of 12, she had already faced immense challenges after being born with a congenital spinal cord condition that prevented parts of her vertebrae from developing properly. This medical condition forced Lutzy to undergo a total of 8 complex surgeries and left the lower half of her body without mobility. Yet instead of allowing physical limitations to define her childhood, Lutzy chose to take control of her life with her strong hands and an unbreakable spirit. Driven by incredible determination and a burning passion for movement, she confidently appears on basketball courts, conquers steep ramps at skate parks, and even rides the waves of the ocean while surfing. This inspiring teenage girl's journey is a brilliant reminder that courage and a fierce desire to live life to the fullest can shatter every boundary, creating a life filled with unforgettable adventures and extraordinary pride. A tragic incident in June 2017 completely changed Gabrielle Meyer's life when the very kind of animal she had loved and cared for throughout her life caused a devastating injury to her appearance. While attending a friend's gathering and petting a pit bull, the dog unexpectedly attacked, causing significant trauma to her nose and lip area. After undergoing 7 difficult reconstructive surgeries, and after attempts to restore her original facial structure did not produce the hoped-for results, she was forced to accept that her appearance would be permanently changed in a completely different way. A turning point in Gabby's journey of healing began when she started attending therapy and using social media as a healthy outlet to express her emotions. This space quickly transformed her into a major source of inspiration, bringing her countless messages of empathy from other survivors, as well as heartfelt marriage proposals from admirers who respected her strength. Although she still sometimes struggles with personal emotions when faced with lingering stares in public, Gabby Myers is learning each day to love herself from the inside out, powerfully affirming that the true value of a person's spirit can rise above any adversity. Leo Jonah is a British model and inspirational advocate known for turning his uniqueness into a strength and making his mark in the international fashion industry. Born with albinism, a rare genetic condition that reduces melanin in the skin, hair, and eyes, Leo faced a challenging childhood marked by curious stares, and the vision difficulties commonly associated with the condition. Instead of retreating into insecurity, however, he chose a path of confidence, learning to embrace himself and transforming his distinctive appearance into a symbol of diverse beauty. Leo's major breakthrough came when his extraordinary look caught the attention of fashion industry professionals. Starting with smaller opportunities, he steadily proved his talent and professionalism, eventually appearing in major advertising campaigns, walking prestigious runways, and collaborating on creative projects with well-known artists. His rise in the fashion world became more than personal success. It became part of a broader mission to challenge and redefine traditional beauty standards. Through his strong media presence, Leo Jonah continues to raise public awareness about albinism, helping break down misconceptions and social barriers. He has become a respected voice of representation, encouraging people to embrace their individuality, pursue their dreams with confidence, and recognize that every person carries a unique kind of beauty worthy of respect and celebration. In your opinion, what defines true beauty? Perfection, or the courage to be yourself? If Leo Jonah's story inspired you, leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to the channel so we can continue spreading meaningful and positive messages together. Instead of surrendering to the harsh challenges life placed before him, Italo Romano chose a skateboard as his second set of legs and went on to carve out a proud legacy in the world of extreme sports. Born in Brazil, his life took a dramatically different turn after a serious railway accident in childhood, which resulted in the loss of both of his legs above the knees. For most children, such a life-changing event might have seemed like the end of every athletic dream. But for Italo, it became the starting point of an extraordinary journey beyond imagination. As he grew older, he discovered a deep passion for skateboarding and chose to pursue this path through a truly unique training approach. Without using prosthetic legs or any specialized assistive equipment, Italo controls his skateboard entirely with his skilled hands, remarkable core strength, and extraordinary balance. Countless days of falling and getting back up at the skate park eventually paid off, earning him a place among professional skateboarders. Italo Romano amazed audiences around the world by successfully performing highly technical tricks at major competitions such as the X Games, proudly competing alongside professional athletes with conventional physical abilities. Today, he is not only a sports star, but also a major source of inspiration across social media platforms. His extraordinary life journey delivers a powerful message. The only true limits are the ones we place in our minds, and unwavering perseverance can turn the impossible into reality. Emily Carter, a 21-year-old young woman from Essex, has overcome the immense challenges of Tourette Syndrome through her powerful passion for music. Despite enduring a childhood marked by bullying and severe episodes that even required hospitalization, Emily found her light on the stage. When she begins to sing, her tics seem to fade away, making room for a clear, confident, and beautiful voice. Her journey from a shy child to a courageous performer is a powerful testament to the transformative strength of art, showing how passion can help people rise above physical challenges, embrace their worth, and inspire others to live with hope and positivity. Linda Rowe Thomas is a living testament to the power of determination and the ability to rise above life's greatest challenges. At just 2 years old, a serious incident involving a heating device left lasting effects on her hands, leading many to worry about what her future might hold. Yet instead of allowing her circumstances to define her life, Linda chose to move forward with resilience, determination, and an inspiring spirit, creating a meaningful and deeply admirable journey of her own. Currently residing in Jacksonville, Arkansas, Linda has proven all doubts wrong by becoming a talented designer with her own successful fashion brand. Her sophisticated designs not only celebrate beauty, but are also worn by high-profile stars on the red carpet, such as WNBA champion Candace Wiggins at the prestigious Golden Globes. Her journey from a burn victim to a fashion icon is an endless source of inspiration, affirming that talent and passion can always triumph over any physical barriers. Unusual, rare, even strange, but above all, they are human. Behind every circumstance is a story of courage, resilience, and the strength to overcome adversity. And behind every story is a person who deserves understanding and compassion, not judgment. If today's stories touched you, don't forget to hit like to help spread this positive message to more people. And make sure to subscribe to the channel to continue following more real, emotional, and inspiring stories from around the world. We'll see you in the next journey. Do you believe in the extraordinary strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity? Today, we're exploring incredible yet completely real stories, from a mother who lost both legs and learned to navigate life using her hands while running a fashion company, to an actress who chose an experimental procedure involving a 3.5-million-year-old microorganism in pursuit of youth, and a young woman with an extremely delicate skin condition who rose to become an exceptional makeup artist. "15 women with 15 very different life journeys will make you question what the true limits of human potential really are. Whether living with congenital physical differences or rare medical conditions, each of them reflects remarkable resilience and determination that challenge social expectations. These inspiring journeys of perseverance will leave you amazed and perhaps even more grateful for the life you have today. If you're ready to embrace this wave of positive inspiration, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to support us in bringing you more meaningful stories. And now, let's begin this incredible journey together. Julia Marquardt is a powerful symbol of resilience, optimism, and the courage to overcome physical limitations in order to build a full and meaningful life. Born in 1983 in Germany to a family of Turkish descent, Julia was born with congenital dysmelia, a condition that caused her arms and legs to develop incompletely. At just 2 months old, she underwent her first surgery, marking the beginning of a long medical journey that included 21 procedures within her first 6 years of life, all aimed at improving her mobility. Despite having to wear metal support devices on her legs to help her walk, her childhood was still filled with meaningful memories at boarding school, where she discovered her passion for theater and sports. The biggest turning point came at the age of 18, when a loosened screw in her leg caused a severe infection, forcing doctors to perform surgery to amputate both of her legs above the knee in order to protect her health. Faced with this enormous challenge, Julia refused to let herself sink into despair or accept a future dependent on others. With incredible determination, she learned to adapt to her new body, moving skillfully with her hands and using skateboards and assistive devices to take control of her life. She not only successfully completed her education, graduating with a degree in office management, but also earned a specially adapted driver's license and proudly moved out to live independently. Julia's positive outlook on life is a clear testament that no obstacle can stop a heart determined to be free. In 2014, a joyful new chapter began when she met Dennis, her wonderful life partner, who has stood by her side ever since. The two married in 2018 and joyfully welcomed their young son in 2020, fulfilling their long-held dream of building a family together. Despite her very small stature and the frequent curious stares she receives while moving on the ground using her hands to care for her child, Julia has never backed down. On the contrary, she has embraced every role in her own unique way, from helping run the fashion business she co-founded to becoming a respected author, speaker, and prominent social activist. The stories she shares are not meant to seek sympathy, but to powerfully spread a message of self-respect and the unique beauty of every individual. Julia Marquardt's journey is a shining testament to the fact that people can absolutely create a future filled with love and success when they learn to value themselves and move forward with courage. Claudia Scanlon, born and raised in Dublin, Ireland, is a powerful testament to extraordinary courage and an unbreakable spirit in the face of life's toughest challenges. From the very first days of her life, Claudia was diagnosed with an extremely rare genetic condition called epidermolysis bullosa, commonly known as butterfly skin syndrome. This unique medical condition makes her skin incredibly fragile, highly sensitive, and easily injured by even the slightest touch or the smallest everyday contact. To protect her body, Claudia has had to undergo extremely strict medical care routines, including full body cleaning and bandage changes that can take many hours each day with the support of medical professionals and her family. Her childhood and teenage years were marked by difficult moments, as her physical differences made it challenging to fit in, often leaving her to face isolation and curious stares from those around her. Yet even in those darkest times, instead of surrendering to adversity, this resilient young woman found a light of hope within herself when she discovered a deep passion for makeup artistry. Beginning her journey with this art form at the age of 13, Claudia used the world of color as a powerful form of emotional healing, allowing her to express her personality and natural talent. Despite the severe limitations in hand mobility caused by her condition, she never stopped learning and refining her skills, eventually becoming an exceptional makeup artist and special effects creator who captured the attention and admiration of a large following across social media platforms. Far beyond a personal hobby, she turned her dream into reality by officially stepping into the professional world of the beauty industry, shattering outdated stereotypes about the working capabilities of people with physical differences. Alongside her flourishing artistic career, Claudia has also become a passionate social advocate and a proud ambassador for the charity organization Deborah Ireland. She courageously stepped into the spotlight, appearing on numerous nationally recognized television programs to raise her voice and represent her community. Claudia's heartfelt and deeply personal stories have not only helped raise public awareness about butterfly skin syndrome, but have also contributed to fundraising efforts that support patients and advance scientific research in the search for improved treatments. Claudia Scanlon's life journey is a truly beautiful story of survival, the extraordinary power of family love, and an unwavering desire to make a meaningful difference. Her story carries a priceless message that even the greatest limitations can be overcome when a person is guided by faith, courage, and optimism. What does Claudia's story make you think about the power of determination and faith? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to help us share more meaningful and inspiring stories. Born with an extremely unusual appearance caused by a rare medical condition that covered much of her body and face with dark patches, Liu Jiangli faced a turbulent childhood from the very beginning of her life. Born in China in 2006, her unique physical condition not only created major challenges related to appearance, but also brought deep emotional struggles after losing the presence and support of her parents when she was just 2 years old. In the midst of loneliness and uncertainty, a light of compassion shone brightly when a caring relative took her in and lovingly raised her in a modest home. Despite growing up in severe financial hardship and having to endure fearful stares, judgment, and even unintentional teasing from others because of her appearance, Jiangli was surrounded by warmth, protection, and unconditional love from her family. Rather than breaking down or hiding in fear, the young girl gradually learned to embrace her uniqueness, build inner strength, and hold on to her bright, innocent smile. When her emotional story of resilience and difficult circumstances was shared through the media, communities responded with compassion and support. Thanks to the kindness of generous donors, Jiangli gained the opportunity not only to continue her education and integrate with other children, but also to access medical support aimed at improving her condition. Liu Jiangli's journey is far more than a story of overcoming personal hardship. It is a beautiful tribute to human compassion, acceptance, and the extraordinary power of love, proving that even in life's fiercest storms, a courageous heart can continue moving forward. In her pursuit of lasting beauty, a 45-year-old actress known by the stage name Manouche chose a highly unconventional path by undergoing an experimental procedure involving Bacillus F. This ancient single-celled organism, reportedly preserved in Siberian permafrost for millions of years, became part of a bold attempt connected to age-defying ambitions. This was far beyond a typical cosmetic treatment, reflecting the powerful human desire to challenge the visible effects of time, even when the long-term health implications remained uncertain. Scientists discovered Bacillus F in Russia in 2009 and were fascinated by its reported ability to survive under extreme conditions for an extraordinarily long period of time. However, introducing an ancient biological substance that had not undergone established clinical validation into the human bloodstream sparked significant debate within the medical community. Manouche had previously spent tens of thousands of dollars on cosmetic procedures, but this decision represented a step into a far more experimental frontier. This story serves as an important reminder about the need for caution when evaluating bold scientific claims, especially when real-world safety evidence remains limited. Manouche's journey raises deeper questions about the value of natural beauty and accepting the passage of time. Instead of focusing only on outward changes, it reminds us of the importance of nurturing mental well-being and confidence from within. Dedication to personal goals can be admirable, but it should always be grounded in transparent, science-based, and safe practices. This content is intended for informational and educational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Never attempt unapproved medical or cosmetic procedures that have not been properly tested, licensed, or authorized by qualified health authorities, as doing so may pose serious risks to your health and safety. Tatiana Kvitsko was born in Belarus in 1990 with congenital limb differences, including the absence of her legs and several fingers, in circumstances often associated with the long-term impact of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. Her early childhood involved many challenges, including time spent in a boarding school for children with disabilities in her home country. A major turning point came when she was 6 years old, when an American humanitarian organization discovered her situation and brought her to Kansas City to receive medical care and be fitted with prosthetic legs. From that point on, she traveled to the United States regularly during the summers for continued care, staying with local host families and gradually experiencing the warmth, support, and sense of freedom her new environment offered. In 2008, Tatiana officially moved to the United States and began attending college. It was there that her passion for sports truly came to life, after receiving a specialized pair of prosthetic running legs. The first time she moved across the track, she described the feeling as if she were gliding through the wind, quickly realizing that she had discovered one of the greatest joys of her life. Refusing to let physical limitations define her path, the young woman continually pushed her personal boundaries through a wide range of running events, from shorter 5K races to half marathons and even full marathons. Her determination did not stop there, as Tatiana later expanded into more demanding fitness disciplines such as CrossFit and bodybuilding. Training with weights while adapting to unique physical circumstances required extraordinary persistence, creativity, and discipline, leading her to make use of specialized support straps and adaptive equipment designed to help her train safely and effectively. However, through unwavering determination and remarkable resilience, she not only excelled in her training, but also confidently stepped onto the stage in bodybuilding competitions. Tatiana Kvitsko's journey has grown far beyond the world of sports, becoming a powerful source of inspiration for countless people, and showing that with strong belief, persistence, and courage, challenges can be transformed into stepping stones toward extraordinary achievements. Emma Faith O'Hearn, a young woman from Houston, Texas, lives with dermatillomania, a condition that causes an uncontrollable urge to repeatedly pick at or affect one's own skin. Throughout her childhood and teenage years, this medical condition created countless challenges for Emma, consuming much of her daily life with anxiety and leaving visible marks on her body. Instead of hiding herself behind layers of clothing or allowing insecurity to drown out the energy of her youth, she made the courageous decision to face her reality head-on. She openly shared her personal story across social media platforms, fearlessly showing her natural appearance in an effort to raise public awareness. Through this bold act, Emma not only freed herself from the pressure of having to appear perfect, but also created a safe and supportive space for others facing similar struggles, helping them realize they are not alone. Emma's journey is a beautiful reminder that true beauty shines brightest through courage, authenticity, and the ability to love and embrace every part of who we are. How did Emma's story inspire you? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to help us share more uplifting stories together. Dawn Shaw's journey of building self-confidence and spreading meaningful values is a powerful testament to the extraordinary resilience of the human spirit when courageously facing challenges related to physical appearance. Born with a rare tumor on the left side of her cheek and neck, she underwent complex medical procedures from the very first days of her life. Although the successful removal of the tumor saved her life, it unfortunately caused permanent damage to her facial muscles, bone structure, and nerves, leaving one side of her face completely paralyzed and unable to move naturally or even blink normally. Dawn's childhood and early adult years were far from easy, as she constantly faced teasing, uneasy stares, and insensitive comments that left her overwhelmed with insecurity and anxiety. However, instead of choosing to hide herself in shame, she was fortunate to have the unwavering support of her parents, who always encouraged her to step boldly into the world, explore new places, and actively connect with others rather than accept a life of isolation. Through that unconditional love, Dawn gradually came to understand that her true identity would be shaped not by her physical differences, but by the way she chose to respond to life with optimism, courage, and resilience. By overcoming invisible psychological barriers, she not only built a fulfilling personal life centered around her passion for raising a unique native horse breed, but also grew into a powerful motivational speaker and accomplished author. By courageously sharing her authentic story on major speaking stages, celebrating the beauty of inner strength, and through her memoirs and inspirational guidance, she has devoted herself to educating communities about the importance of respecting human diversity. Beyond that, she has also ventured into independent filmmaking, proving that the boundaries of self-confidence are truly limitless. Dawn Shaw's extraordinary life shines like a beacon of hope for countless individuals struggling with physical differences, reminding them of a powerful truth. The most proud and radiant beauty always comes from a strong and resilient inner spirit. Amy Lee Fisher is an Australian vlogger who is courageously battling multiple complex chronic medical conditions, including Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which severely weakens the body's connective tissue system, as well as gastroparesis and postural tachycardia syndrome. These invisible yet extremely serious health challenges have required her to rely closely on specialized medical support devices, such as feeding tubes, and to endure countless exhausting medical appointments, making even the simplest aspects of everyday life incredibly difficult and filled with constant challenges. However, instead of surrendering to adversity or allowing her physical limitations to define her future, Amy made the courageous decision to transform those immense challenges into an honest lens through which she could deeply connect with the world. Through her personal media platform, she openly shares footage of her everyday life, from joyful, hopeful moments filled with positivity to the raw reality of fighting through physical exhaustion, offering an incredibly authentic and deeply relatable glimpse into her journey. Her courageous openness has played an important role in raising public awareness about invisible illnesses that many people silently endure, while also powerfully challenging the harmful stereotypes that society often unfairly places on people with disabilities. Through her relentless optimism and radiant smile, even in the face of pain, Amy has built a warm and safe online community where hundreds of thousands of people facing similar struggles can find empathy, comfort, and the motivation to keep moving forward with strength. Throughout her inspiring journey, Amy has done far more than simply document her fight to survive illness. She has shared a priceless message about the fierce love of life, the extraordinary power of resilience, and the importance of cherishing even the smallest moments. Amy Lee Fisher's life and tireless determination stand as a vivid and powerful reminder that no matter how harsh adversity may be, the human spirit always has the ability to find a bright light of hope capable of warming countless hearts. Breaking free from the invisible barriers of insecurity about her appearance, Madeline Roberts has written a beautiful story of rediscovering self-confidence and finding true love. After beginning to struggle with a serious skin condition at the age of 14, the 25-year-old went through difficult years of youth, believing she was unworthy of love. The visible changes to her skin took away her sense of pride, leading her to give up beauty pageants because she no longer felt beautiful, while also creating a deep fear of dating and emotional vulnerability. However, a heartwarming turning point came when she met Trevor through mutual friends at a church in Utah. Their emotional connection quickly brought them closer, but the weight of her past insecurities left Madeline constantly afraid that he would eventually walk away. Through the genuine love and acceptance of her partner, she gradually realized that the biggest barrier was never her skin, but the fears she had built within herself. Now, living a joyful and fulfilling married life, Madeline has learned to truly value herself, let go of fear, and fully embrace the love she once believed she could never have. How did Madeline's story strengthen your belief in love and self-acceptance? Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe to help us share more inspiring stories. Doris Jung was born in South Korea and moved with her family to the Pacific Northwest of the United States when she was just 6 months old. From an early age, she lived with a medical condition that affected her physical growth, and her height remained at approximately 1.12 meters, 3 feet 8 inches. Rather than allowing this physical difference to become a limitation, Doris turned it into a powerful source of motivation to prove her value and pursue her goals with confidence. Growing up in a traditional yet open-minded Asian family, she was consistently encouraged to develop her strengths and follow her personal ambitions. Doris's greatest passion has always been design and fashion, an industry that has traditionally centered around more conventional height standards. Recognizing the major lack of clothing options and representation for people with smaller body frames, she decided to create change by launching her personal blog, I Wear Shirts as Dresses. Through this project, Doris regularly shared creative and practical styling ideas while delivering a powerful message. Personal style should never be limited by size, height, or body shape. Her persistence and talent were rewarded with the opportunity to walk in an international fashion event in Paris, created to celebrate people with smaller statures. Beyond fashion, Doris has also become a deeply inspiring advocate for community awareness and inclusion. She launched a campaign called No More Whispers to encourage greater public understanding of the experiences of people with unique physical differences and to promote a more respectful, inclusive perspective. Alongside her creative and advocacy work, Doris has built an impressive professional career. She previously worked in a legal environment connected to the U.S. Navy, and now serves as a legal specialist for a major travel company in Seattle. She has also dedicated significant time to serving on the boards of community support organizations, helping individuals gain access to resources that improve everyday life. Doris Jung's extraordinary journey is a powerful reminder that confidence, intelligence, and determination can help a person rise beyond limitations, inspire others, and create meaningful change in the world around them. Behind the peaceful image of a family enjoying a day out along Graveney Beach in Kent lies the deeply committed journey of Mark and Annie Montague as they support their twin sons, Samuel and Jacob. Since the brothers were identified at the age of 2 as needing specialized developmental support, the family's daily life changed dramatically, requiring extraordinary patience, dedication, and adaptability. While the sight of the 11-year-old twins happily chasing the waves may reflect the image of a picture-perfect family, the reality behind their home life has involved immense commitment and countless adjustments to meet their unique needs. To help keep their children safe while supporting steady progress in everyday routines, Mark and Annie took proactive steps to create a highly customized home environment tailored to their family's specific needs. Their house is surrounded by tall fencing and strong protective barriers, not to separate the children from the outside world, but to create a secure space that gives the family greater peace of mind and allows the boys to move about more safely and confidently. Inside the home, every detail has been carefully considered. Doors are kept securely locked, phones are stored in a wooden box placed out of reach, and the furniture has been kept to a minimum, with only essential items such as a table, a few chairs, and a sofa remaining. These seemingly small adjustments reflect the family's quiet dedication and deep love, showing how far parents are willing to adapt their living space to create the safest, most stable, and most supportive environment possible for their children to grow and thrive. Steph Hammerman was born with cerebral palsy, but she never viewed it as a barrier. Instead, she turned it into motivation to reach extraordinary heights in sports. In North Carolina, the 29-year-old made history by becoming the world's first Level 2 CrossFit coach living with this condition. The disorder, which affects movement and muscle control from birth, significantly impacted her physical coordination, yet she never allowed her condition to define her destiny. Rather than surrendering to the daily challenges of everyday life, Steph turned to sports as a way to improve her health, strengthen her body, and forge an unbreakable spirit. Another major challenge struck in May 2016 when Steph was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, a rare form of cancer affecting the lymphatic system. This life-or-death battle lasted through 29 grueling weeks of chemotherapy, demanding extraordinary strength and determination to endure. Instead of collapsing under the weight of such a devastating diagnosis, she fought with incredible resilience and achieved a remarkable victory when the disease officially went into remission. Steph's triumph over cancer was not only a medical milestone, but also a deeply human message of hope and unwavering belief in life, reminding us that the strength of the human spirit can overcome even the most terrifying illnesses and continue moving toward a brighter future. After overcoming her illness, Steph became determined to fulfill her lifelong dream of owning her own gym, using it as a way to spread the empowering spirit of CrossFit to others. Opening a training facility in North Carolina with her boyfriend became a powerful testament to her perseverance and clear sense of purpose in life. She transformed the gym into an inclusive space for education and growth, where physical limitations are set aside in favor of effort, determination, and personal development. Steph's journey, from living with cerebral palsy to becoming a professional coach and gym owner, is powerful proof that destiny is not defined by where you begin, but by how fiercely you choose to pursue your passion. Gayla Neufeld's journey towards self-confidence and true love is a powerful testament to the idea that beauty should never be confined by rigid societal standards. After spending much of her childhood and early adulthood struggling with deep insecurities about her unusually large body shape, caused by a genetic condition that led to excessive growth in the midsection of her body, she often found herself withdrawing under the weight of social judgment and unfair stereotypes. However, instead of remaining trapped in self-doubt, Gayla made a life-changing decision to learn how to love, accept, and celebrate herself exactly as she was. She courageously joined online communities that embraced body diversity, where she not only found understanding and support, but also stepped forward as an inspiring model and advocate. Her radiant confidence allowed her to spread a powerful message of self-acceptance to thousands of people facing similar struggles, while also leading her to a deeply fulfilling and loving relationship with a life partner who truly appreciates every unique part of who she is. Gayla Neufeld's story breaks down invisible barriers and delivers a bold reminder that happiness, confidence, and true fulfillment begin the moment we choose to live authentically and take pride in our true selves. As we come to the end of today's inspiring stories, we're reminded that true beauty and a person's worth are never defined by physical appearance or bodily differences. Whether adapting to a rare medical condition, overcoming visible challenges, or learning to thrive in unique life circumstances, each of these extraordinary individuals has shown that resilience, determination, and love can transform even the toughest obstacles into stepping stones towards something remarkable. Whose journey inspired you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to support us in creating more meaningful and inspiring videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video. Have you ever wondered how someone can overcome unimaginable challenges and redefine what beauty truly means? Today, we will explore the stories of extraordinary women who have faced physical adversity and become true symbols of strength, confidence, and courage. Ready to be amazed and sometimes shocked? These human bodies are not only different, but go beyond our imagination. Are these strange biological phenomena, or just mysteries yet to be decoded by science? If you want to uncover the truth behind these unusual bodies, don't miss out. Hit like and subscribe to the channel today to continue exploring. Recently, the Guinness World Records officially recognized the Trapp family from Minnesota, USA, as the tallest family in the world. This family consists of 5 members: siblings Scott, Chrissy, Savannah, Molly, and Adam. The average height of the Trapp family members is 6 feet 6 inches, 2.03 meters. Among them, Adam Trapp is the youngest member and stands at 7 feet 3 inches, 2.21 meters, while his sister Savannah is also 6 feet 6 inches, 2.03 meters tall. Chrissy is the shortest member of the family, standing at 6 feet 3 inches, 1.9 meters. While their height makes shopping for clothes challenging and increases the likelihood of bumping their heads, the Trapp family has leveraged their height in the world of sports, with all 3 children playing basketball and volleyball at the college level. The Trapp family has become a symbol of uniqueness and success, not only physically, but also in how they have mastered their lives, using their height advantage to achieve impressive accomplishments in sports. Priscilla Lowther, born in 1911 in Puerto Rico, was a woman with a unique appearance, her body covered in thick hair, earning her the nickname, the Monkey Girl. Although her condition led to societal stigma, Priscilla refused to let it define her. She was taken to New York by her father to seek answers about her condition, and soon after, she became a circus star. Under the protection and guidance of Carl Lither, Priscilla flourished, captivating audiences with her distinctive appearance and charming personality. Her story became even more remarkable when she fell in love with E.M.T. Bahano, a man with a crocodile-like skin condition, and their love became a testament to the power of love transcending societal norms. Alice Dory, born in 1887 in Minneapolis, was a phenomenon in the sideshow world due to her condition, hyptrichosis lanuginosa, which caused her body to be covered in a fine layer of golden hair. This condition made her a unique attraction, and as she grew, her hair reached up to 9 inches in length. Alice's parents recognized the potential to profit from her distinctive appearance and decided to have her join the sideshow industry. Alice toured across the Midwest, drawing crowds with her beautiful hair and charming personality. However, after many years in the industry, she decided to step away at the age of 28. marking a turning point in both her life and career. The Nick family has a rather unique perspective on tattoos, which contrasts with the views of many other parents. Shamika, a fashion designer and tattoo enthusiast, gained attention on social media when she tattooed her 1-year-old son, Trayland. Each tattoo on Trayland's body holds special meaning, symbolizing milestones in his young life. Despite facing countless criticisms and negative comments, Shamika remains determined to continue tattooing her son, believing it is a way to express love and personal freedom. In addition to tattooing her son, Shamika also has several tattoos on her face and neck. She believes that tattoos are a form of self-expression and should not be stigmatized. Her passion for tattoos even influences her career as a fashion designer, where she creates collections with tattoo-style patterns. Despite the controversy surrounding tattooing children, Shamika insists that all the tattoos she does for her son are temporary, and she firmly believes she is doing what's best for him. Katie and Jackson Bannon are a mother and son duo born without arms due to a rare genetic condition known as Tourette Syndrome, which affects the development of limbs and the heart. Tourette Syndrome results from a genetic mutation on chromosome 12, the TBX5 gene, and it occurs in approximately 1 in 100,000 newborns. This is an autosomal dominant condition, meaning that if one parent carries the mutated gene, there is a 50% chance that their child will inherit the condition. Individuals with this syndrome not only face the challenge of limb deficiency, but may also have heart defects and other medical issues. Treatment typically involves surgery to correct any cardiovascular abnormalities, as well as occupational therapy to help those with the syndrome adapt to daily life. This includes using their feet or other assistive technologies to perform everyday tasks. Adriana da Silva became famous as a professional goalkeeper in Brazilian football, despite being born with a remarkable feature. Each of his hands has 6 fingers, and each of his feet has 6 toes. However, you'll be surprised to learn that he is not the only one in his family with this condition. The da Silva family has polydactylism, a rare genetic condition that causes a person to have extra fingers or toes. In the da Silva family, 14 out of 25 members have this condition. This family hails from a small village in Brazil and has gained recognition for their unique traits. Although having extra fingers or toes can present some challenges, the members of the da Silva family live normal lives. They have found ways to adapt and overcome any difficulties. Scientists say that this genetic mutation has been passed down through multiple generations in the family, making the da Silva family an interesting subject of study to better understand the genetic factors leading to polydactylism. The da Silva family is truly a testament to resilience and adaptability, isn't it? What do you think about these unique traits? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to support our channel. The Chauhan family from Hyderabad, India, is known as the dwarf family. This family consists of a mother, father, and their children, with 9 members affected by a rare form of dwarfism called cartilage hair hypoplasia, a type of skeletal dysplasia. This condition is caused by a genetic mutation that impacts bone development, resulting in shorter limbs and other physical characteristics. Cartilage hair hypoplasia is considered a rare condition, occurring in about 1 in 25,000 births, and it is even rarer when multiple family members are affected. According to research, about 80% of cases of cartilage hair hypoplasia occur naturally due to new mutations, while the remaining 20% are inherited from parents who also have the condition. Despite facing numerous challenges in life, the Chauhan family has managed to live relatively normal lives. Their parents have jobs to support the family, while the children participate in schooling and extracurricular activities. Leanne Ratcliffe, also known as Freely the Banana Girl, is one of the most controversial raw vegan influencers out there. Originally from Queensland, Australia, she has attracted hundreds of thousands of followers thanks to her unique raw till 4 lifestyle, eating raw fruits and vegetables until 4 p.m., then switching to a cooked, carb-heavy vegan dinner. With a daily diet that can include up to 50 bananas and is low in fat and salt, Freely has transformed herself from someone who once suffered from binge eating, fatigue, and acne into an energetic health icon. However, Freely has also faced criticism from experts for her nutritional deficiencies and negative health effects, such as amenorrhea, which she once considered a sign of purity. She is also known for her public spats with other celebrities on social media. Despite this, Freely has maintained a loyal fan base thanks to her honesty and free-spirited lifestyle, living a minimalist life, without makeup and without shaving. Leanne Ratcliffe is a complex icon, both inspirational and controversial, demonstrating the fine line between inspiration and extremism in the modern health world. Sienna Bernal is one of the strangest and most amazing medical cases in the world. She was born with a very special difference: primordial dwarfism, a rare developmental disorder that causes the body to be abnormally small right from the womb. When both sisters were born, Sienna weighed only about 1.3 kilograms, while her twin sister was completely healthy and developed normally. That obvious difference continued into adulthood. The sister was about 1.70 meters tall, while Sienna was just over 1.3 meters tall, with a body as small as a primary school girl. However, Sienna's magic lies not in her appearance, but in her strong spirit and extraordinary desire to live. Instead of being closed off or shy because of her differences, Sienna proactively shares her story with the public to spread a positive message. She has appeared on many television and press programs, such as ABC News 2020, to talk about life with her mini body. What is even more surprising is that despite her small body, Sienna's intelligence and personality develop completely normally. She is a good student, loves art, and is especially interested in the disabled community. Today, Sienna Bernal has become an inspirational figure to thousands of people around the world. She actively participates in social activities, shares her life experiences with people with similar conditions, and calls on the community to understand, love, and accept the diversity of human bodies. Sienna's story is not only unbelievable, but also helps us to see where true value lies, not in height or size, but in heart and strong will to live. Sarwan Singh is not only famous for his impressive beard, but also recognized worldwide for it. He is from Canada and currently holds the Guinness World Record for the longest beard on a living man, measuring a whopping 8 feet 2.5 inches. The beard is longer than the average surfboard and nearly as tall as a basketball hoop. For Singh, the beard is not only a personal choice, but also comes from his deep Sikh faith, where growing a beard is seen as a symbol of respect and identity. Maintaining such a massive beard is no small part of his daily routine. Singh spends about 30 minutes a day cleaning, grooming, and using specialized oils to keep it healthy and shiny. Over the years, he has appeared in documentaries, interviews, and public events, always attracting attention for his unique look. Despite challenges like avoiding getting his beard stuck indoors or dragging on the ground, Singh proudly embraces the attention. For him, his beard is not just a record, but a statement of tradition, dedication, and identity. Elaine Davidson is one of the strangest and most unique people in the world that you will hardly believe is real. She is known by the Guinness World Record as the person with the most tattoos and body piercings in the world. Elaine has over 4,000 piercings all over her body, including her face, tongue, and lips, creating an extremely unique and distinctive look. This hobby is not only a way to express her personality, but also makes her a symbol of daring to be different and accepting oneself. Maintaining thousands of piercings requires special patience and care to avoid health problems. Elaine's story attracts attention not only because of her shocking appearance, but also because of her determination and unwavering passion for body art. Elaine Davidson is not only famous for her huge number of piercings, but she is also a symbol of resilience and strong personality. She has overcome many difficulties in life to maintain her unique style, and at the same time, inspires those who want to express themselves differently. Elaine has appeared on many international television shows and events, making the public amazed and appreciative of her courage. Elaine's story is a testament to daring to be true to yourself, even if you are considered strange or different. Elaine Davidson is truly one of the strangest and most memorable people you will ever believe exists. Baddie Winkle, whose real name is Helen Ruth Elam, born in 1928, is a social media phenomenon with an extremely rebellious and unique fashion style, surprising many people because she is over 90 years old but still maintains a youthful and individual look. She is known through Instagram for her colorful outfits, crop tops, baseball caps, and outstanding accessories, creating the image of a cool old lady, completely opposite to the traditional image of the elderly. Baddie is not just an elderly person who loves fashion, she also inspires confidence and joy of life without age limits. What makes Baddie Winkle special is that she started to become famous on social media when she was almost 90 years old, an age when many people think that they will no longer care about new styles or trends. She uses Instagram as a playground to break all stereotypes about age and express her unique personality. Her message is very clear. Old age is not a barrier, but a time to live as freely, bravely, and happily as possible. Baddie Winkle has contributed to changing the perception of the elderly, showing that they can still inspire and create great influence in modern society. Apart from being a style icon, Baddie has also become the face of many major fashion brands and participated in advertising campaigns, proving that being different and daring is always appreciated. Her story sends a strong message of self-acceptance, of breaking the mold and living the way you want. Baddie Winkle is a living testament to the power of personality and self-belief, one of those bizarre but inspiring women you can hardly believe is real. Jordan Barrett. Beauty comes at a price. He is the golden boy of fashion, sharp cheekbones, sun-kissed hair, and eyes that stop runways. Jordan Barrett didn't chase fame. Fame found him. But behind the striking features and natural grace is a body that is quietly shrinking under the weight of expectation. Naturally thin, Jordan's body attracts attention when it becomes almost transparent. His looks are celebrated, even worshipped, in an industry where thinness is power. But the reality is different. Endless flights, 4 a.m. phone calls. The pressure to be perfect in front of the camera, to always be desirable and to always stay small, made Jordan a victim of his own image. No one really cared if he was okay, they just wanted him to lose a little more weight. Gradually, the hunger became more than just a physical problem, but a deep emotional pain. The line between discipline and self-harm became blurred. But instead of being sucked into that cycle, Jordan chose to speak up, quietly but honestly, sharing his loss, his exhaustion, and his desire to regain his health and himself. With that courage, Jordan opens up a new space for male vulnerability in an industry that places so much importance on appearance. He continues to persevere, working and shining in his own way, strong but soft, honest but steadfast. Jordan reminds us that beauty doesn't have to come at the cost of pain, and that sometimes the greatest strength is just surviving and being yourself. Nikki Graham is more than just a reality TV star. She's a fighter, bursting onto the scene in 2006 with her unforgettable Big Brother UK personality, making Nikki a household name. But behind her iconic "who is she" moments and bubbly spirit lies a heartbreaking truth. Nikki has battled anorexia nervosa since she was just 8 years old. Her mother, Susan, remembers the bubbly girl suddenly becoming gloomy. No smiles, no appetite, just a deep sadness beyond her years. What followed was a lifelong battle with a relentless illness. For more than 30 years, Nikki was in and out of treatment centers, often barely surviving. Yet through it all, she fought back by talking openly about her illness, writing books, and trying to reclaim her life. Fame gave Nikki a brief sense of freedom, a moment when she could laugh and live again. "It saved her," her mother said, but the darkness never completely left. In her final weeks, Nikki's BMI dropped to a critical 10. Despite desperate efforts from loved ones and a community that campaigned for her to receive specialized care, it was not enough. On April 9, 2021, Nikki passed away at the age of 38. Her death devastated fans and was a stark reminder of how deadly and persistent eating disorders can be. Next up, we have Troy James, a phenomenon and a wonder of human flexibility and strength. You might think you've seen it all, but trust me, you haven't witnessed anything like this guy. Troy James is a real-life contortionist, an artist with the ability to bend and twist his body in ways you can't possibly imagine. Just picture a person who can fold himself up like a sheet of paper, contort his limbs into bizarre shapes like a twisted pretzel, yet still look graceful and fluid while performing all these movements. That is Troy James, the man you won't be able to take your eyes off when you witness the magic he creates with just his body. Troy's flexibility is not just a display of sport or art, but a testament to incredible body control and relentless mental strength. His body seems to be transformed into a flexible tool, capable of performing movements that are hard for an ordinary person to imagine. And this is entirely the result of a journey of non-stop training and dedication. This is no joke. This guy is like a human rubber band. He can stretch and contort in ways that seem to defy the laws of nature, like watching a piece of living, breathing rubber. You simply can't help but be mesmerized by his movements. Troy James is living proof that when people challenge their physical limits, they can achieve the seemingly impossible. He is not just a talented performer, but an icon of perseverance, creativity, and the ability to surpass every boundary that the human body can reach. Now, I'm no stranger to physical comedy myself. I've done my fair share of stage tumbles and falls, the kind of moves that get a few laughs and maybe a gasp or two. But what Troy does is on an entirely different level. His existence takes it to a whole other plane. It's not just about making people laugh or wonder. It's about leaving them completely stunned when you see him perform. Watching Troy perform, you get the feeling you are witnessing a creature that doesn't belong to this world. Something supernatural, almost as if he is channeling some kind of alien power through his every movement. That is the fascinating paradox. It's simultaneously chilling, yet so captivating that you can't look away, even when a part of you wants to turn away. Troy's ability is not just a talent for contortion, it's like a surreal artistic performance that breaks the limits of the human body and makes us question what is possible. He has turned his difference into a signature style, something that is both mesmerizing and provocative to the imagination, making him one of the most unforgettable performers you will ever see. I'm talking about a sight that is both breathtaking and gives you goosebumps. Troy James can dislocate, bend his limbs, and move in ways that defy all laws of physics, as if his body were completely boneless, but merely a system of hinges and levers that allow him to move in styles no one would expect. Each of his movements is both captivating and slightly chilling to the viewer, creating a feeling of the unbelievable and the slightly eerie all at the same time. Much like the tension in Channel Zero, Troy James has truly thrived by leveraging his ability to create a sense of unease and fear. His ability to contort his body is not just a sports or artistic performance, it's a tool for generating psychological tension in the viewer. He brings a level of authenticity that you simply can't fake, like a living horror film scene. Troy has the ability to genuinely scare people just by bending his body in ways that the naked eye can't believe. And I have to give him his props because this is truly next-level talent. What sets him apart is his ability not just to perform, but to make the audience undergo an intense emotional experience. It's one thing to be able to do what he does, but to use it to create such a powerful emotional reaction in the audience is what makes him a true genius. Troy is not just a strange contortionist, he is an artist who can manipulate the viewer's emotions by using his own body. Each of his movements is like a psychological trick, awakening those subtle emotions that are hard for us to put into words. The sense of unease and fear he evokes is a testament to his artistic capability, as he not only surprises you, but makes you feel deep, unsettling emotions. Troy James is a prime example of a person who took his unique ability and turned it into a successful career. He didn't just settle for being a sideshow act, he reached for the stars and achieved his goals. Josie Maria is a German model and influencer who has attracted attention not only for her stunning beauty, but also for her inspiring battle with anorexia. She began to show signs of an eating disorder at a very young age, when the pressures of the fashion industry forced her to maintain an extremely thin figure. Her extreme attempts to lose weight took a toll on Josie's health, causing her to struggle with a number of physical and mental health issues for many years. Anorexia has had a profound impact on Josie Maria's life and career. She has been hospitalized several times for complications from malnutrition and heart problems. However, through perseverance and determination, Josie has gradually regained her health and become a strong voice in the community for raising awareness of eating disorders. She regularly shares her story on social media, helping and inspiring others who are struggling with similar challenges. Josie Maria's death in 2020 from complications related to anorexia shocked the modeling community and her fans around the world. Her story became a wake-up call about the severity of eating disorders and the potential health risks the fashion industry can pose to young models. Josie Maria's passing is not only a devastating loss, but also an urgent reminder of the need to change unrealistic beauty standards and put health first. Florence Welch, the lead singer of the band Florence Plus the Machine, is known for her soulful voice and unique performing style. Few people know that she went through a difficult period in her life when she had to deal with anorexia nervosa. The pressures of the music industry and the public attention caused Florence to struggle with mental and physical health issues, especially weight control. Although she did not succumb to a life-threatening illness like many others, her story is a testament to the hardships of battling an eating disorder. Throughout her career, Florence has been open about her struggles with anorexia and how she overcame it. Her honesty and candor have not only helped Florence recover, but has also inspired many of her fans who are struggling with eating disorders. She has emphasized the importance of loving yourself and seeking help when necessary, rather than letting beauty standards or societal pressures get in the way of your health. Florence Welch continues to be a symbol of strength and resilience in the arts community. She uses her music and her story to raise awareness of mental health issues, especially eating disorders, helping to dispel stigma and create a supportive environment for those struggling. While not one of the tragic cases of many others, Florence is living proof that the battle with anorexia can be overcome with courage and timely help. Brace yourself for an intellectual shock, because we are about to meet a young man who has achieved more than most people do in an entire lifetime. I'm talking about David Boligan, a 9-year-old prodigy who just graduated from high school and is now setting his sights on becoming an astrophysicist. This kid's brain is like a supercomputer running on rocket fuel. His processing speed and learning capacity can leave anyone stunned. David is not just an ordinary math or science prodigy. He is living proof that human limits are not defined by age or social norms. This 9-year-old hasn't just finished high school, he has already begun pursuing colossal goals, reaching for heights that even seasoned scientists would envy. He is a symbol of unwavering curiosity, a passion for exploring the universe, and the ability to turn the seemingly impossible into reality. David Boligan is a powerful reminder that intellect and perseverance have no age limits, and what we can achieve depends on effort and passion, not time. He is a role model for anyone who wants to overcome all obstacles and conquer things that seem out of reach. While other kids are learning the alphabet, David is here acing advanced calculus, mastering multiple languages, and could probably build a time machine in his spare time. I mean, seriously, graduating high school at age 9 is insane. David is truly setting his sights on the stars, and he's not just dreaming about them, he's aiming to conquer them. With an aspiration to become an astrophysicist, David wants to uncover the endless mysteries of the universe. Honestly, I'll admit I don't entirely know what an astrophysicist does, but the name alone sounds complex, and David makes the whole thing seem as easy as a walk in the park. This boy isn't just a hard worker. His passion for learning is intensely contagious, like a flame that never goes out. David Boligan's story is not just about extraordinary talent, but also a powerful reminder that age is just a number when it comes to pursuing your dreams. Even at just 9 years old, this boy is proving that excellence has no age limits. David is a prime example of Black excellence, a vibrant symbol showing that with hard work, dedication, and intellectual power, nothing is impossible. His story is a testament to the power of self-belief and the ability to change the world when you dare to dream big. Robert Hogue, born in 1972 in Australia, is a living testament to the extraordinary strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Born with a large tumor in the center of his face and severely deformed legs, his journey began with some of the most extreme challenges imaginable. His unique appearance shocked his family in the early days. From a very young age, he underwent numerous, complex, and dangerous surgeries to remove the tumor and reconstruct his facial structure. Simultaneously, doctors had to amputate both of his legs to fit prosthetics. Robert's upbringing was marked by curious glances, judgment, and sometimes cruel teasing from those around him. However, instead of shrinking away and letting self-doubt overcome him, Robert chose to embrace his appearance. With sharp intellect, humor, and relentless effort, he achieved remarkable success. Overcoming every obstacle, Robert became a talented journalist and later an outstanding political advisor in Australia. He even published a memoir titled Ugly, where he candidly and humorously shared his life story. The book quickly spread worldwide, making him a beloved author and motivational speaker. Today, Robert Hogue stands on large stages, using his own then and now story to deliver a powerful message. Appearance never determines the worth, limits, or future of a person. Don't forget to leave a 1 if you relate to Robert Hogue. Up next, we're turning back the clock to meet a true legend, John Rogan. This guy was a giant among giants. I'm talking about an 8-foot-tall American man, basically like stacking 2 Yao Mings on their tiptoes. Born in 1868, John Rogan still holds the record as the tallest African American in history. Life wasn't easy for John. He faced serious health challenges, but never let them define him. He was known for his gentle nature and positive outlook on life. Can you imagine being that tall in the 1800s? He could have become a basketball star, a circus performer, anything he wanted. But you know, sometimes the greatest stories are those of ordinary people overcoming extraordinary challenges. And John Rogan, my friend, was one extraordinary man. Despite his towering height, John was deeply connected to his family and community. The story of John Rogan is a testament to the power of resilience in the human spirit. He showed us that no matter what challenges we face, we can overcome them with grace and dignity. His legacy continues to inspire and remind us of the strength within each of us. So, remember John Rogan not just for his incredible height, but for the incredible man he was. He was a gentle giant who truly made a lasting impact on the world. These strange human bodies are right before our eyes. These incredible stories not only amaze you, but also unveil mysteries that have never been explored. If you're feeling overwhelmed and want to continue learning more fascinating things about these unusual phenomena, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel today. Let's continue our journey of discovering the unimaginable, as what you've just seen is only a small part of this mysterious world. Do you believe that women with unique physical traits can become symbols of extraordinary strength and resilience? Today, we'll explore the stories of 20 women, each with a body unlike any other, yet possessing an unwavering spirit that commands worldwide admiration. Some have shattered all limits and even made it into the Guinness World Records, proving that true beauty comes from inner strength and determination. These stories will undoubtedly make you reconsider the hidden power within every individual. If you're inspired and impressed, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss the next videos. Comment below and share your thoughts. Which of these women do you admire the most? Let's explore the truly extraordinary strength of these remarkable individuals together. Born in 1983 in Sierra Vista, Arizona, Jessica Cox entered the world without arms due to a rare birth defect. While many saw limitations, Jessica saw possibility. She learned to do everything with her feet, from typing and driving a regular car to putting in contact lenses. At age 14, she stopped using prosthetic arms, embracing her true self. Jessica earned her first Taekwondo black belt at 14 and later became the first armless black belt in the American Taekwondo Association, advancing to 4th degree. She graduated from the University of Arizona with a psychology degree. Her dream to fly seemed impossible, but Jessica faced her fears. On October 10, 2008, she became the world's first licensed armless pilot, skillfully flying an coupe using only her feet. This achievement earned her a Guinness World Record. As a motivational speaker who has reached audiences in over 26 countries, appeared on major American TV shows, and whose YouTube videos have millions of views, Jessica inspires with her message. Disability does not mean inability. She teaches us to turn "why me" into "why not me?" The greatest barriers are often in our minds. With determination, adaptability, and a no-excuses mindset, we can soar beyond any obstacle. Jessica Cox proved that mindset is everything. No excuses, only possibilities. Amy Mullins was born in 1976 in Allentown, Pennsylvania, with fibular hemimelia, a rare condition that left her without fibula bones in both legs. At just 1 year old, doctors amputated her legs below the knees, believing she would never walk and would likely rely on a wheelchair for life. Defying all odds, Amy learned to walk on prosthetic legs by age 2. Growing up, she swam, biked, skied, and played soccer and softball right alongside her friends. Her unbreakable spirit earned her a full academic scholarship to Georgetown University, where she became the first double amputee to compete in NCAA Division I track and field against able-bodied athletes. At the 1996 Atlanta Paralympic Games, Amy set world records in the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints and long jump, racing on revolutionary carbon fiber cheetah legs. Her path then exploded into the spotlight. In 1999, fashion legend Alexander McQueen personally chose her to open his iconic runway show, wearing hand-carved wooden prosthetic legs that looked like sculptural boots. Overnight, Amy became an international supermodel, gracing magazine covers and redefining beauty. She also built a Hollywood acting career and appeared on Oprah, while her TED Talk, The Opportunity of Adversity, has inspired millions worldwide. Amy's life teaches a powerful lesson she shares in her own words. Adversity is not a barrier, it is an opportunity for innovation, self-reinvention, and limitless human potential. We are not defined by our limitations, but by the courage to embrace our differences and create our own version of beauty and strength. With resilience and imagination, every challenge can become the spark that helps us soar. Born without legs on October 1, 1987, Jennifer Bricker was abandoned at the hospital by her biological Romanian immigrant parents due to her condition. She was lovingly adopted by George and Sharon Bricker in Hardinville, Illinois, who raised her with 3 brothers and one powerful rule: never say the word can't. Full of energy, Jen climbed trees, played sports, and fell passionately in love with gymnastics. Her biggest idol was Olympic gold medalist Dominique Moceanu from the 1996 Magnificent Seven team. Defying every limit, Jen competed in power tumbling against able-bodied athletes. She became the first athlete without legs to win an Illinois state championship and placed 4th at the AAU Junior Olympics. She went on to become a world-class acrobat and aerialist, performing on Britney Spears' Circus World Tour, headlining shows in Las Vegas, Dubai, Tokyo's Budokan, and more than 20 countries. She was inducted into the World Acrobatic Society's Gallery of Legends Hall of Fame. At age 16, Jen discovered through adoption papers that her lifelong idol, Dominique Moceanu, was actually her biological older sister. Their emotional reunion in 2008 healed old wounds and created a beautiful family bond. Katie Sullivan was born in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a bilateral above-knee amputee, missing the lower halves of both legs from birth. Doctors and the world assumed her future would be limited, but her parents raised her with the simple belief that she could try anything. Growing up, she explored gymnastics and swimming before discovering her true passion, acting. She earned a BFA in acting from Webster University's Conservatory and moved to Los Angeles to chase her Hollywood dreams, landing roles on shows like Nip/Tuck, My Name is Earl, and later Dexter, New Blood. At age 25, a prosthetist handed her a pair of running blades. Katie had never run before in her life. Within years, she became a 4-time U.S. champion in the 100-meter sprint and one of the first bilateral above-knee amputees to compete in ambulatory track at the Paralympic Games. In London 2012, she set a new American record of 17.33 seconds and finished 6th in the world. Then came her historic breakthrough on stage. Katie originated the role of Ani in the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Cost of Living. In 2022, she made history as the first female amputee to star on Broadway, and in 2023, became the first amputee ever nominated for a Tony Award. She is also a successful producer and writer, co-founding Sullivan Productions, and proving that Hollywood success belongs to those who refuse to be defined by limits. Katie's life delivers a clear lesson she lives every day. You don't know what you're capable of until you're given the chance, and sometimes you have to create that chance yourself. Disability is not a barrier. It's a unique perspective that can open unexpected doors. With courage, curiosity, and relentless persistence, every challenge becomes an invitation to rewrite the rules and show the world what's truly possible. Born in 1981 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Amy Brooks entered the world with an extremely rare condition called congenital tetraphocamelia, completely without arms or legs. Her biological parents abandoned her at the hospital, even requesting the staff place her in a room and not feed her. Yet God had a different plan. Lovingly adopted by Richard and Janet Brooks, Amy grew up in a faith-filled Christian home. From childhood, she refused to accept limits. She learned to live fully on her own terms, cooking meals, driving an adapted car, writing, taking photographs, painting, and even designing and sewing her own handbags, all with creativity and determination. Today, Amy is a gifted artist, author of the inspiring autobiography Unseen Arms, and a powerful Christian motivational speaker. Her Barcroft TV documentary went viral, reaching millions worldwide and showing how she handles daily life with joy and independence. With unshakable faith, Amy's message is clear. God doesn't make mistakes. She teaches that our greatest barriers are never physical. They exist only in the mind and heart. When we trust in God's unseen arms and choose perseverance over pity, every obstacle becomes an opportunity to rise and inspire others. Amy Brooks proves that no challenge is too great when faith leads the way. True independence is possible. Purpose is possible. Everything is possible. Abby and Brittany Hensel were born on March 7, 1990, in Minnesota, as dicephalic parapagus conjoined twins, two heads joined to one shared body. Each has her own brain, heart, spine, and completely distinct personality, yet they share organs and limbs from the neck down. Doctors gave their parents, Patty and Mike, little hope, but the family's strong Christian faith and unwavering support helped the twins not only survive, but thrive. Raised on a farm with younger siblings, Morgan and Cody, Abby and Brittany learned early to move as one. Abby controls the right side, Brittany the left. They attended regular school, swam, played softball, rode bikes, and even earned driver's licenses by coordinating every action together. In 2012, they graduated from Bethel University with education degrees and starred in their own TLC reality series, Abby and Brittany, which followed their college years, European travels, and dreams of teaching. Since 2013, they have taught 5th grade together at Sunnyside Elementary in New Brighton, Minnesota, one powerful teaching team with 2 teaching licenses. In 2021, Abby married Josh Bowling, a nurse and Army veteran, and the family now lives together while continuing their independent, joyful life. Their famous story, One Body, Two Souls, inspires the world about family and faith. Abby and Brittany embody the lesson they live daily. With deep family love, strong faith, and perfect cooperation, even the most extraordinary challenges become the foundation for a full, purposeful life. They prove that true strength is found in unity, acceptance, and the courage to embrace who you are. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next meaningful stories. Born on March 13, 1989 in Austin, Texas, Lizzie Velasquez entered the world with an extremely rare genetic condition called Marfanoid progeroid lipodystrophy syndrome. The disorder prevents her body from storing fat, leaving her weighing just 58 to 64 pounds her entire life. Blind in her right eye with limited vision in her left, she also faces challenges with her heart, bones, and overall health. Doctors once warned her parents she might never walk, talk, or live independently. From kindergarten, Lizzie faced relentless bullying because of her tiny, aged appearance. The cruelty reached its peak in high school when a hateful YouTube video titled "The World's Ugliest Woman" went viral, drawing millions of views and vicious comments telling her to end her life. Instead of giving up, Lizzie found strength in her deep Roman Catholic faith. She transformed her pain into purpose and became a powerful anti-bullying advocate. Her TEDx talk has been viewed by millions. She has authored books, including the inspiring Dare to Be Kind, and she starred in the acclaimed documentary A Brave Heart, the Lizzie Velasquez story. Lizzie's life lesson is clear. No one else gets to define you. Only you do. With faith as your foundation, courage in your heart, and kindness as your weapon, you can turn the deepest hurt into the greatest purpose. Bullying ends when we choose empathy, and every challenge becomes an opportunity to rise and inspire others. Tracy Schmidt, known around the world as Unstoppable Tracy, was born in Toronto, Canada, as a 4-way amputee, without fully developed arms or legs. Doctors told her parents to consider adoption, convinced her future would be filled with insurmountable limits. But her parents chose love and raised her with the belief that she could achieve anything she set her mind to. At kindergarten age, the school principal refused to enroll her, saying the classroom couldn't support a child with such severe disabilities. Tracy's mother fought back. Not only did Tracy get accepted, she became the first student in her class to tie her own shoelaces. a moment that would later go viral in her unforgettable Speaker Slam talk. That unstoppable spirit led her to break barriers most people only dream about. She became the first four-way amputee to climb the Himalayan mountains in Nepal, captained 100 10-foot-tall ships in World Cup sailing regattas against able-bodied crews, earned a bronze medal in downhill paraskiing, and explored the ocean as a certified scuba diver. Today, Tracy is a best-selling author of Unstoppable You, an international motivational speaker who has shared stages with icons like Jane Fonda and Dr. Phil, and an inductee into the Canadian Disability Hall of Fame. Her heartfelt YouTube and Speaker Slam videos have inspired over 100 million views. Tracy's life delivers her signature lesson. When you live a life of no excuses, you get to live a life of no limits. Every challenge is an invitation to innovate, to include others, and to prove that true strength comes not from what you have, but from the courage to keep moving forward. Born in Slidell, Louisiana, Angel Giuffria entered the world as a congenital amputee, missing her left forearm and hand. At just 6 weeks old, she was fitted with a passive prosthesis. By 5 months, she became one of the youngest people ever to wear a myoelectric bionic hand. Growing up, she embraced the technology and proudly calls herself a bionic actress and cyborg. Angel always dreamed of performing. After earning her master's degree in psychology, she pursued acting in the booming Hollywood South. She has appeared in major productions including The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 1, The Accountant alongside Ben Affleck, Chicago Med, FBI Most Wanted, Snowpiercer, and more. But Angel's true passion lies beyond the camera. She has become a leading advocate for authentic disability representation and inclusion in Hollywood. She consults on scripts, pushes directors to cast actors with disabilities in multi-dimensional roles, and refuses to hide her advanced bionic arm. Instead of letting her limb difference limit her, she uses it as a powerful platform to demand real change. As a model for Tommy Hilfiger Adaptive and a public speaker, Angel teaches that true inclusion means seeing people with disabilities living full, complex lives on screen, just as they do in everyday life. Representation matters because when young viewers see someone who looks like them succeeding, they believe they can too. Angel Giuffria's life proves that visibility is power. Your difference isn't something to hide. It's your greatest strength. When we embrace who we are and demand authentic stories, we build a more inclusive world for everyone. Kanya Sesar was born in September 1992 in Pak Chong, Thailand, with a rare congenital condition. She entered the world without legs. Abandoned as a tiny infant and found crying on the side of the road wrapped in a blanket, she was cared for briefly by Buddhist monks before being adopted at age 5 by a loving American family in Portland, Oregon. Growing up with 2 older brothers, Kanya never saw her difference as a limitation. At just 9 years old, she picked up a neighbor's skateboard and taught herself to ride and pull off tricks using only her hands and powerful core. What started as backyard fun became a lifelong passion. She turned pro skateboarder, shredding parks across the country. In 2024, she even set a Guinness World Record for the longest handstand on a skateboard, 19.65 seconds. Kanya didn't stop at skating. She became an elite surfer riding Pacific waves, a para-athlete competing in multiple sports, a runway model walking New York Fashion Week, and a Hollywood actress appearing in shows like Fear the Walking Dead and Hawaii Five-0. Her motto, "No legs, no limits," exploded globally through the viral Born Different video that has inspired tens of millions. Kanya's life carries her own powerful lesson. Your circumstances do not define you. With courage, self-belief, and relentless determination, every challenge becomes your greatest strength. Limitations exist only in the mind. True freedom comes when you choose to live without excuses and without limits. Born in Haiti with proximal femoral focal deficiency, PFFD, a rare congenital condition that left her right femur underdeveloped, Marcia L. underwent amputation of her lower right leg shortly after birth, becoming an above-knee amputee. At 9 months old, her family moved to Orlando, Florida for medical care and later settled in Miami. Growing up Haitian American, she faced deep insecurities and bullying, hiding her prosthetic leg for years and refusing to wear shorts until age 23. Everything changed at 16 when she attended an amputee camp. For the first time, Marcia saw others like her thriving and decided to stop hiding. She embraced her body, her prosthetic, and her bionic identity. At 17, she released her hit single, Hallelujah, launching a music career filled with songs of hope like Unlimited, My Life, and the empowering I Am Beautiful. As a bionic model, she has walked runways for Cup She Swim Week, modeled Skims Adaptive, Adidas, Fabletics, and graced Vogue, Essence, Playboy as the first disabled playmate, and more. Her life lesson is simple yet profound. Your body is not a limitation. It is your unique power. When you stop hiding and start owning every part of who you are, you inspire the world to do the same. True beauty comes from courage, confidence, and the choice to shine exactly as you are. With resilience and self-acceptance, every flaw becomes your greatest strength. Carel Struycken, the actor famous for his role as the butler Lurch in The Addams Family, stands at 2 meters 13 and has remarkably unique facial features. Few people know that this distinctive appearance is the result of acromegaly, a condition caused by a pituitary tumor that leads the body to produce excessive growth hormone. Rather than viewing this as a curse, Carel faced it with a calm attitude, turning the traits that others might see as odd into an artistic advantage. In his medical journey, Carel underwent treatments to control the growth of the tumor, preventing dangerous, life-threatening complications. These interventions were not aimed at making him beautiful by conventional standards, but to protect his health and life. Thanks to medical advancements, he has been able to maintain a stable life and continue contributing to the arts, proving that a unique body can still create a brilliant career if embraced and leveraged. Carel Struycken's story is a testament to the value of individuality. There's no need to alter one's face to fit the mainstream. It is precisely the differences that have given his roles a captivating allure. From this, we learn that while medicine helps sustain life, it is confidence that truly makes us shine. In your opinion, should we change to fit in, or should we embrace our uniqueness? Leave a comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support us. Tessa Evans is a classic case of aquagenic urticaria, one of the most severe medical paradoxes where the immune system treats water, the essential component of life, as an enemy. The essence of this anomaly lies in a profound misalignment of skin receptors, which misidentify ions or compounds in water as allergens, triggering a violent release of histamine that causes intense burning and rashes. For patients like Tessa, every natural physiological activity, such as sweating, crying, or even drinking water, becomes a direct assault on the body's defense system. This serves as an invaluable documentary record, helping scientists study the extreme sensitization mechanisms of mast cells and search for ways to recalibrate the harmony between the human body and its most fundamental environment. The journey of Dominic Gundrum is one of the most staggering medical miracles in the United States, as the boy was born with an encephalocele right in the middle of his forehead and a rare Tessier facial cleft. With a portion of his brain exposed outside the skull, Dominic's existence was once considered a major question mark, until specialists at Boston Children's Hospital performed a comprehensive reconstructive surgery to return the brain tissue to its proper place. More than just a valuable piece of medical literature, the boy's miraculous recovery is a powerful testament to the strength of modern medicine, transforming a seemingly incurable birth defect into a new life full of hope and brilliance. Elif Kocaman, the woman who once held the Guinness World Record as the shortest woman in the world at just 72.6 centimeters, is a symbol of optimism in Turkey. Born with a rare syndrome that causes her body to stop growing, Elif has faced challenges with mobility and joint pain throughout her life. However, she has never let her modest height stop her from dreaming of a normal and joyful life surrounded by family and friends. Medically, Elif has undergone numerous tests and treatments to manage bone and spine issues, the consequences of her congenital dwarfism syndrome. These interventions are not aimed at changing her appearance or increasing her height, but focus on alleviating pain and helping her carry out daily activities. Each visit to the hospital is a challenge, but Elif always faces it with resilience, seeing it as a necessary step to continue enjoying the beautiful things in life. Although Elif passed away in 2021, her image, as a small woman with an indomitable spirit, lives on in the hearts of the public. She used her life to prove that a person's worth is not measured by height, but by kindness and inner strength. Elif's story reminds us to cherish our health and the wholeness of our bodies, while conveying the message that medicine is a supportive tool, but it is the warm heart and the desire to live that drive us to overcome all barriers. Chanel Tapper is not only a record holder, but also a striking example of the astonishing anatomical variations found in humans. With a tongue measuring up to 9.7 centimeters, 3.8 inches, in length, about twice the average size of an adult's, she challenges conventional expectations of oral structure and mechanics. This remarkable feature is believed to result from an exceptional development of skeletal muscle and connective tissue, allowing extraordinary flexibility without compromising normal physiological function. Anatomical experts suggest that this unusual trait may be linked to the extreme elasticity of the ligaments that support the underside of the tongue. Chanel's journey from a young woman in Houston to becoming a name recognized in world records is a story about embracing natural differences with pride. Rather than seeing her unusually long tongue as a limitation, she transformed it into a symbol of individuality, challenging common ideas about what beauty should look like. Through Chanel's story, we gain a clearer glimpse into the biological code of the human body, where random variations can create remarkable traits within ordinary people. She has also used the attention from media to share a positive message about accepting and appreciating the unique features we are born with. Sarah was born completely without arms, a rare condition that forced her body to undergo an extraordinary functional reorganization from the earliest stages of life. Rather than accepting limited mobility, her central nervous system gradually remapped control, allowing her feet to become the primary tools for interacting with the world around her. This adaptation went far beyond simple habit. It led to real biological changes, as the muscle groups and ligaments in her hips, knees, and ankles developed flexibility comparable to the shoulders and wrists of most people. Sarah's journey has become a valuable case study of adaptive paradoxes, where a congenital absence of structure can activate hidden potential within the musculoskeletal system. Her ability to care for her children and manage daily life using only her feet challenges traditional ideas about the anatomical limits of the lower limbs. Her persistence is not only a symbol of resilience, but also offers new perspectives for developing physical therapy approaches based on functional limb substitution. The explosion of uncontrolled tissue growth transformed Katie Renfro's life into one of Florida's most challenging medical mysteries. Even in the womb, a rare genetic mutation silently rewrote her cranial structure, causing her face to gradually enlarge and deform in a manner that no doctor could have predicted. Megalencephaly is not just a dry scientific term. It is a harsh reality where every brain cell grows beyond normal limits, creating a gigantic and haunting form that nonetheless harbors an astonishingly resilient life force. But do not let appearances deceive you, for behind that enlarged shell lies a brilliant soul and the iron will of her mother, Angie Renfro. She turned this agonizing journey into a profound lesson on human dignity, forcing society to look past physical defects to cherish a human value that cannot be measured by the size of a brain. Do you dare to face and empathize with these thorny miracles? Don't stay silent. Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe today to join us in decoding the planet's most extraordinary spirits of resilience. From a harmless bump on her forehead in 2001, Li Hongfan's life took a dark turn when a rare bone cancer transformed her face into a labyrinth of 7 massive tumors that swallowed every feature. In rural Shaanxi, China, she was shunned by society and branded with the cruel nickname Monster, a grim sentence for a poor mother who could not afford the $80,000 required for the major surgery to reclaim her identity. This is not only a chilling medical record of the devastation caused by disease, but also a stark warning about societal indifference toward those abandoned by fate, yet still carrying a burning soul within. Amidst the depths of stigma, Li Hongfan found the light of her life in her husband, Guo Yingping, a kindred spirit who dared to love a woman the whole world had turned its back on. Their marriage is a powerful testament to the strength of compassion, where inner beauty and understanding completely triumphed over haunting physical defects. This journey not only honors unconditional love, but also affirms the immutable value of motherhood, reminding us that true happiness always blossoms from souls that cherish real inner worth, rather than just looking at the outer shell. Imagine being able to see your own heels right in front of you. Maxwell Day possesses a superpower that leaves anyone who witnesses it in utter shock: the ability to completely rotate his feet backward to a record-breaking angle of 157 degrees. This incredible bending of biological limits transforms his legs into a bizarre phenomenon, challenging every conventional rule of human joint structure. Yang Jianbin, a man from China, entered world medical history by carrying a massive neurofibroma weighing up to 110 kilograms, a grotesque growth that originated from a tiny birthmark-sized blemish. This tumor is not only a staggering record in terms of size, but also a testament to extreme biological mutation, transforming his legs into a massive mountain of flesh that defies all conventional anatomical laws. This is a stunning documentary story about the fragile boundary between a simple birthmark and one of the heaviest medical catastrophes ever recorded by humanity. Have you ever seen a director without complete arms who possesses a razor-sharp cinematic vision? Nico von Glasso, the German cinematic maverick, transformed his own physical impairments caused by the thalidomide disaster into a satirical and gritty masterpiece through his documentary Nobody's Perfect. Instead of tragic laments, he exposes the raw truth of phocomelia bodies, forcing the audience to confront the definition of perfection with a gaze full of both shock and admiration. This is not only a vivid medical record, but also a direct slap to pity, opening an artistic space where those once considered flawed shine more brilliantly and powerfully than anyone else. Giovanna Yumbo Ruiz was born in the Amazon rainforest region of Peru, with a massive pigmented birthmark covering her entire back and part of her body. The local people referred to her as the Bear Girl, and the birthmark was not only an aesthetic barrier, but also posed a significant risk of skin cancer. For a poor family in a remote area, access to modern medical care was a distant dream, making Giovanna's life full of challenges. A miracle came when a charitable organization brought Giovanna to Spain for a series of complex surgeries. The doctors used a method called skin expansion, where water-filled bags were placed under healthy skin to allow it to grow, and then the excess skin was used to graft onto the dark birthmark area after it was removed. This process took several years with dozens of surgeries, requiring Giovanna to endure extraordinary levels of pain. Gradually, the dark patches faded away, replaced by smooth skin. Now, Giovanna confidently wears backless dresses and blends in with her friends. The surgery not only removed the disease, but also restored her a normal childhood, proving that all beauty deserves to be protected by medicine and compassion. Do you believe that kindness can completely change a destiny? Share your feelings in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like, share, and leave a subscribe to support us. Akshaj Khandelwal, a young warrior from India, has become a staggering medical phenomenon as he faces Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, a rare congenital vascular malformation. More than just a simple overgrowth of bone and tissue, the tangled vascular tumors coiling beneath his darkened skin have transformed his right leg into a bizarre biological structure that defies all conventional anatomical laws. This serves as a vivid medical record of the power of genetic mutation, forcing us to reconsider the boundary between normalcy and extreme variation, while admiring the resilience of a child carrying the heavy burden of nature with every step. Imagine an existence that defies every biological rule, where a girl born without arms or legs possesses an energy capable of shaking the entire world. Joanne O'Riordan is not only one of the extremely rare survivors of tetraamelia syndrome, but she is also a captivating living wonder of infinite human adaptability. Instead of surrendering to a grim fate, she transformed her impairment into a unique power, leaving anyone in awe and wondering, how can a soul with no physical foothold stand so firm and shine so brightly? Rising far above physical barriers, Joanne became a warrior for justice as she stood before the United Nations to demand rights for the global disability community. By intelligently combining modern technological breakthroughs with steadfast family bonds, she engineered a perfectly independent life, shattering every prejudice regarding weakness. Her journey is not only a precious document of resilience, but also a fierce manifesto on the power of will, proving that the only true limits lie within our thoughts, not our physical forms. In the world of dry numbers and logic, Ben Munkaba might feel out of place, but when he sits behind a drum kit, he becomes a master of mesmerizing rhythm. Despite facing barriers in conventional logical thinking, Ben possesses an extraordinary musical sensitivity where every beat is not calculated by the mind, but guided by pure instinct. As a professional jazz drummer, he proves that talent does not always follow the beaten path of intellect. Instead, it explodes from a deep connection between the soul and the most primal melodies, leaving anyone who listens in awe of the power of intuition. Aditya Romeo Dev, the Indian man who stands at just 84 centimeters, became a global sensation with the title of the world's smallest bodybuilder. Unlike many individuals with dwarfism who seek risky limb-lengthening surgery, Romeo chose to embrace his unique body. He spends hours in the gym, building strong, toned muscles, turning his congenital condition into a symbol of strength and masculinity. For Romeo, aesthetic beauty is not about height, but about balance and the willpower to conquer heavy weights. However, behind that optimism lies a silent medical battle. Doctors discovered that Romeo had a brain aneurysm, a time bomb that could take his life at any moment. He had to undergo intensive treatments and medical interventions to manage this condition. Despite knowing he had a serious illness, Romeo refused surgery to change his appearance and focused on maintaining his health and passion. He wanted the world to remember him as a true athlete, not just a successful surgery case. Romeo's passing in 2012 at the age of 23 left an immeasurable sense of sorrow, but his legacy is priceless. Romeo proved that true aesthetics come from hard training and self-respect. His story reminds us that we should not waste time trying to fix what nature has given us, but instead use that time to sharpen our strengths. Romeo lived a short but brilliant life, stronger than any giant. Leonid Stadnik, the Ukrainian man once recognized as the tallest person in the world at over 2.5 meters, had his enormous stature due to a pituitary tumor from his teenage years. Unlike many who turned to cosmetic surgery to adjust size or appearance, Leonid remained cautious about surgery. He viewed his height as a burden of fate, not a record to flaunt, and spent most of his life living quietly in a small village, away from the spotlight. Medically, Leonid received many offers for free surgery from top specialists to remove the tumor and control the uncontrolled growth. However, after several consultations, he chose to decline the invasive procedures due to concerns about the risks that could alter his nature or cause unnecessary complications. He accepted living with his large hands and oversized feet, using medicine as a tool to monitor his health rather than attempting to fix his fate. Leonid Stadnik passed away in 2014, leaving behind the story of a giant with a gentle and humble soul. He proved that not everyone seeks perfection through cosmetic surgery. Sometimes, the greatest courage is in accepting oneself and living fully in that form. Leonid lived a quiet life full of dignity, reminding us that true beauty lies in serenity in the face of fate's storms. Tilly Lockey, who transformed the pain of losing her hands to a severe bout of meningitis into a physical revolution. No longer just a patient with a mere impairment, she cast off prejudice to become a pioneer in testing powerful, high-tech bionic hands. This unique physical difference has turned Tilly into a living icon, blurring the lines between human and machine, and opening a new era where mutations are no longer barriers, but the beginning of humanity's extraordinary evolution. Tilly's appearance has driven massive leaps in 3D printing and myoelectric control technology, allowing soulless machines to respond precisely to the brain's intent. Her journey is not only a valuable medical record, but also a fierce source of inspiration for the human of the future, where technology doesn't just compensate, but elevates human status to a whole new level. Tilly Lockey has decisively proven that when will blends with cutting-edge technology, physical impairments become mesmerizing technological works of art and a testament to our infinite power of adaptation. Challenging all visual limits, Shaylee is not only a patient of the rare Crouzon syndrome, but she is also the embodiment of a silent struggle for survival against her own skeletal structure. When the skull sutures close prematurely, they create tremendous intracranial pressure, forcing the eyes to protrude significantly and completely deforming the face in an extremely rare medical scenario. Shaylee's case in 2016 was not only a visually shocking record, but also a powerful indictment of medical inequality in South Asia, turning an individual's misfortune into a global wave of awakening regarding the right to early intervention for impoverished children facing the harshest mutations of fate.